Guys, I decided to mount a winch on the floor of my garage, kind of somewhat hidden, and I'll show you guys all the details in a second. But the reason why is our house sits on a nice hill, which is amazing for grading, and it has an incline on this side of the house, not as much as the other side, and I'll show you guys both. And it's hard to get a non-running car inside the garage without help. I have to get somebody to push me, but in the wintertime, even with help, because I don't want to pull a car behind it and push it in there to damage the car, it's tough for us to push the vehicle in the garage because ice forms in this section of the driveway, and it'd be tough to get a car. And by me working on both of these Mustangs now, and neither one of them are running, I'll be going in and out of the garage with them both. So I thought it'd be ideal for me to mount a winch there. I know it's like not a common place for it, but it's kind of hidden. It's really nice where I put it, and you guys will see the whole video throughout of how I did it. But I just want to kind of note that and showing that all the snow and ice kind of forms on this side of the house, and it'd be tough to get a non-running car in the garage without getting behind it, pushing it with another vehicle, and you don't want to damage it. That's why I'm doing this video. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys find it helpful. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, I got my spot marked. So instead of using the anchors, I got an assortment of anchors. I'm going to use these 3-inch Tapcon screws, and I got all different sorts in here. I've used a lot of stuff. I don't look like I used much, but it came with drill bits. They all over the place. It had everything in here for masonry work. I bought this maybe 2010. I bought this dual set. It was a set by Stanley. I bought it for a Christmas gift to myself. This one and this one with assortment screws and washers. Bought these in 2010, so as you can see, I've been using this one a lot. It had a super deal on both sets. Can't quite recall what I paid for them, but I got them for a super good price, and just great to have. But anyway, yeah, we're using these. These are 3-inch, 3/16. We're gonna use 4 of these. So I got me a bit taped off for my depth. Got me some grade 8 bolts for the hardware that I'll be using to mount the winch. But also got this 5/16 bit. It's a magnetic bit, and 5/32 concrete bit. Comes in a set. These are all in that set. So I'm gonna drill these in there, and let me flash across the screen right now to show you guys the pull out force of these. What it requires for these to pull out the ground when they're anchored correctly. I know the shear force is ridiculous for these 3-inch bolts. So we'll definitely have enough strength there to winch in vehicles. Even the truck, we're gonna do a test with the truck. We'll see how it winches in the truck once we get the winch mounted. But yeah, I'm not concerned about these snatching out the ground. Opposed to me using the anchors, I'll just use these 3-inch. Guys, here's the performance values of these Tapcon screws. And although you guys are gonna see me start off using the 3-inch screws, I opted to go with the 1 3/4-inch screws before my camera cut out, and I didn't get to show me swapping over. Problem is with the 3-inch screws, they're half threaded and half the shank is smooth for a reason, because they will heat up and break if they were fully threaded. But if you don't have the drill depth precise and as far as with the hole into the ground, you will risk snapping those 3-inch screws off, and they're so long, and it's ample enough pull out force using the 1-inch for what I'm trying to use. You guys can see. But just want to kind of show this and show you guys how amazing these Tapcon screws are. And once I push this winch in the ground, I can't remove it when I want. And that was the goal. That's why I don't want to use anchors. It's there to stay. The mount. So let me set the drill up. We got our spots made. We're gonna drill, and we're using my DeWalt hammer drill. So we're gonna hammer it in really quickly. got our holes drilled perfectly. We gotta get our bolts for the mounting. So let's line our bolts up now. Although I have the mount centered perfectly in the garage, I didn't like how those metal bolts were sinking in the crack. So I did shift the mount over. You guys will see that later in the video soon, but I shifted it over some. So those holes I drilled were basically useless. You know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mount another screw here, just for extra security. So let's drill it down. Guys, I wasn't going to show this, but this is a prime example of how easy it is to break those Topcon screws. I should have bagged off when I was drilling in, and I'll show you guys that. And you got to be very careful with those screws. Okay, guys, we're there. I had to move it over a little bit because these middle bolts were sinking in and slit in the concrete, so I want it to be even. I don't want to put any, stack any washers or anything under the bracket, so just moved it over a little bit so it can be even, and we're mounted perfectly. So I'm gonna install the winch. Got the bolts, got my wiring, got that mounted to this board, battery here. Just gonna stick the controller here for right now, just out of the way. And let's mount the winch right now. Let's just see. Okay, guys, it's mounted. It's barely noticeable. Ain't take up any space whatsoever. Now I don't have to worry about struggling to get cars to roll up in the garage. And the next thing I'll be doing is mount the guide. I have a guide that I'm gonna mount. It mounts right here. So I'll be putting it on, and we're gonna test this thing out in a little bit. I have the guide on upside down, but I couldn't get it on the other way because of, if you can see the nuts here, and I'm not that far off the ground, so that's fine. But I'm gonna pull this out. I already got to pull it out. So let's see how much cable we got. Wow. That's it. Look at that, guys. Maybe 50 feet. Let's do some walking here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. Me measuring my shoes, I wear size 9, so I'm guessing about 50 feet of cable. And I've looked in the manual and see, but I just wanted to see this. So that's way out there, way past where I'll be needing to pull from. But yeah, we're gonna attach it to the truck. I'm gonna put the truck in neutral, and we're gonna pull us in here. Let's get the truck on a different angle though. We're just gonna see how it pulls. I'll mount the camera next to the winch so you guys can see what's gonna happen. It's gonna snatch out the ground or what? So I'll show you guys. We're gonna pull the truck up some. Then we'll put it in neutral. You guys will kind of get an idea about this hill that the house sits on. Going in neutral. I'm on the brake. I'm about to take my feet off the brake, guys. Watch this. We're gonna start rolling. Look at that. We rolling back, guys. I'm in neutral. We rolling back. I'll crash into my neighbor's gate if I don't hit the brakes. So we're on a crazy incline, but I'll leave it. Okay, let's stop here. We're in neutral still. So it rolled back pretty far. Even though I hit the brakes, I'm gonna crash to the gate. But we gonna see. cable. We got some slack, so let's start winching. We connected. Oh, I'm tripping. All right, there we go. Okay, guys, we're picking up some slack. Okay, I can hear the strain now, guys. Let's see if the truck gonna move. Let's see if it's gonna happen. Yeah, that thing is solid. My only concern, guys, is if I got it hooked correctly, because I don't want that cable to just pop out where I got it hooked at. Let's check it out. Oh, it's hooked pretty good. Oh, it's hooked in there. It's hooked in there. So no more pushing up. We're gonna get it up to at least to the door. The battery been sitting also, guys. It's been sitting out here for months, but you guys can see the green. It's charged. This is a small battery, but it shouldn't matter. We charge. Not budging, guys. So success. Look at that. These screws up. Man, this thing is not budging. It feels like it's been cemented here when you move it or push anything. It's like it's cemented in concrete. But we're successful now. I'm not worried about it. I wasn't worried anyway, guys. I knew it was gonna work. Now I can winch both Mustangs in here because I'm gonna have them side by side. I'm about to do some moving over, so we have both Mustangs side by side. Then I'll be doing the Nova next. The Nova is rough getting in here, guys. So we're good now. I have both Mustangs side by side, so I'll be rotating them in and out as I complete both of them and get them all ready to look really nice. But yeah, we're successful, guys. We're successful. This thing is important. Look at that. With ease. I'm excited now, and it's not in the way at all. Look at that. I just had all kind of stuff. I store stuff here, so we're not in the way of anything. This is perfect for me, for right now. Because I can get something to cover over it, to stack stuff on it, but until I'm using it. But this is perfect for me. Perfect. So, hope you guys found this video helpful. This thing is ridiculous easy to wire up. It's been sitting forever. I also got I got a handle trigger just in case I did want to mount to my ATV. That's what I bought it for. I want to mount to my ATV. There's also a trigger for the handle, but this is perfect for me. And I got it stored here. So I hope you guys found this video somewhat helpful, or I hope it gave you guys an idea how to use a winch for an unusual situation or a specific situation like I got here. This is not ideal, but this is perfect for me. It's not in the way of anything, and I can just pull cars in and out. Look at that thing. It's holding. We know the truck is in neutral, and it's running right now. So if it snaps, I'm gonna crash into the neighbor gate. I'm gonna have to run real quick and snap and stop from smashing to the neighbor's gate. But once again, I hope you guys found this video helpful or entertaining, or got something from it. If you do like the content I'm posting, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys can be notified when I upload new content. Terrence.